Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. In one of our anti-magnetism pressure chambers, where we do spend time in order to gain strength again after prolonged times in for ourselves, contaminated human atmosphere, contaminated because of the high percentage, the high amount of magnetism. And wherever we have a portal, there we also have some little chambers for our own race to prepare, to adjust to the atmosphere, to the magnetic atmosphere, so to speak, on planet Earth. Our human hosts, of course, come before us, spend a day or two, and then we, the tall white alien, come and join them so we can get adjusted again. Many of you have been wondering where we, the tall white aliens, spend our time underground. Many of these chambers you find in the Antarctic, but not only there. In all major cities and towns of this planet, we have these so-called emergency stations where we gain the necessary equilibrium in order to act as human as possible. I have been speaking about the pole shift, which also connects to this because it is a shifting from the north to the south pole of planet Earth, and its detrimental effects on life in general and also on life of humankind. Not every single one of you has an underground facility like this one, which of course shields from the onslaught of the sun winds and its deadly rays. But I have been speaking of the possibility to create underground bunkers and facilities for yourself and your loved ones. I would like to remind you to do so, and when I will, in approximately 8 years, tell you the exact date of the pole shift, I want you 2 days earlier to enter these underground facilities and stay there with sufficient water and food for at least 4 weeks before, and I suggest only one family member ventures out during the night hours to gather water and food for the following 4 to 5 months. After that, you can slowly try to come back out onto the surface, and if you are lucky enough, you will belong to the few millions of survivors, which will create, hopefully, a more sane, a more loving, and a more appreciated environment for humans as well as animals to live harmonically together. The ones who believe that an underground facility still is too dangerous, where they don't really know if the sun rays will not be already dispersed, then in that case I suggest you contact us for our DNA enhancement program, which will prepare you sufficiently for a dimensional shifting so that you will not be exposed to a pole shift at all, but certainly will feel some tremors, some earthquakes, some floods on planet Earth, because the dimension we will shift you to is not very far away from the one you're living in right now. But at least you will be spared and you will not experience the pole shift if you get prepared early enough and allow us to access your DNA and prepare you for the necessary influence we would like to take on your mind in order to save you. If you are a very spiritual person who is also willing to help in the future with a new civilization. Thank you so much, Rudolf of Germany.